Well, when it comes to abortion, it's always a political battle. Absolutely. When it comes to abortion, all the rules change. When it comes to abortion, we call it the abortion distortion. Legal experts talk about that in terms of how laws are applied. I think it also goes within the church too. A lot of people are nervous about the whole issue, and a lot of people think that I'm too aggressive on the abortion issue, and too bad. I'm going to get more aggressive as time goes on, because it's a Holocaust. We have close to 4,000 children being slaughtered every day just in the United States. We got 50 million a year around the world. When and how are people going to stand up and say, this is worth us dedicating our lives to stop this? And that's been my question all along. We got to dedicate our lives to this.
You came here to establish the seminary. And you said if it was a failed experiment, what happened with that?
The structure wasn't, first of all, the structure we were pursuing was not the right structure. We already had a ministry that involved priests, as it does still today, traveling around all the time. They respond to the needs in different parts of the country, different parts of the world. So if the people in the group are always traveling, you can't have the people in the group living together all in one place. So it was a tension in the dynamics of it. And as we went along, we realized that this was not going to work out the way we intended. And so we are happy to this day. We are happy that we did that experiment. We knew it was an experiment, because I would not have been at peace with myself to think that we had left some stone unturned, in this effort.
Did you raise money specifically for that seminary?
Oh, yes.
And then what happened with those funds?
Well, the funds were spent on the things we did. In other words, we had the funds were going to two things: the building project itself, which we had to pay the builders they analyzed the land, they came up with the floor plan, they did a lot of work, and so we paid them for the work that they did. Secondly, there was money going into the training of the men that we did have here on a temporary basis. There were young men who are now in other seminaries, I'm happy to say, still pursuing the priesthood and very much pursuing their pro-life work. Many of them are still in touch with me, and I see them in my travels around the country. And these men are, we gave them a very, very solid pro-life training that now they will use in their subsequent ministry.
How many were there?
We had coming through altogether, let me estimate now, I'd have to go back and see the records. We probably altogether had about, including those who came on the discernment retreats, we had about 50 guys come through to sort of test it out.
And what was a discernment retreat?
Discernment retreat was they would come here for a weekend, and we would explain to them the vision of the society, and then some of them, as a result of that weekend, would say, okay, I'm going to come and try it out for a year or for a semester. And so for those who came to actually try it out, at various times, you put them together, I think there were probably 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how much did you raise for the seminary and that you used then?
That we used for that? Mm-hmm. I don't remember the numbers. We'd have to go back and look at the numbers. I don't even remember. But there was...
You have a round number for what you had raised for construction?
No, I don't even know. I got other people that are, were and are paying attention to that. I don't even know.
With the seminary then, did the Catholic Diocese take back the land that was deeded to?
Yes, ultimately yes. We had the parcel of land that Bishop Yanta gave to us originally. We ended up giving back to the diocese. Yes, that transfer was complete. The land, as well as the buildings, the old buildings.
As far as you said, you presented volumes of information to Bishop Zurich. Mm-hmm. What is his contention with the information you presented?
That he didn't get it. This is what I don't understand. We sent him everything he requested. And then he still says, forget whatever his quote was in that letter, that we're secretive or we're withholding. We withheld nothing. We sent him the entire check registry. We sent him every audit, and then he had various other questions. He asked the questions. We answered the questions. So I am totally baffled at why that statement is being made to us and to the other bishops.
When did these transactions occur where you sent the check register?
Oh, ever since from the day he arrived as bishop, we've been sending him materials. Of course, there was a lot of material here already that we had given Bishop Yanta because we were the same way with him, just sharing with him whatever he asked for. So there was a lot of material here already. But then when the bishop came, we said we assured him we were going to carry out the same kind of transparency, and so all through these last few years, we've been regularly sending these documents.